Another example of working out ionic formulae. This time we're going to have a look at working out the ionic formula of sodium oxide. So sodium oxide, and I have my sodium here and my oxygen here, and I've got the atoms right below as well. Sodium has 11 electrons and oxygen has 8 electrons, and I filled them in right below, and so both of them are unstable because they have incomplete outer shell. Remember, sodium is a metal, so it's going to lose electrons to become a positive ion, whereas oxygen is a non-metal and is going to gain electrons to become a negative anion. So sodium is going to end up donating its electron to oxygen. However, now oxygen is still quite unstable because it still only has 7 electrons and it needs 8. So this is where we now bring in another sodium atom, and that extra electron from the other sodium atom is also going to be donated to our oxygen, and now our oxygen is going to become stable and convert into an oxide ion. Please notice how I've used dots and crosses to represent each of my metals and nonmetals. In my previous videos I was using all crosses. It's because I just had a different colored pen, but please use dots and crosses when it comes to your exams. And then let's see if we can work out the formula of this. So I have sodium, which is a positive ion, and oxygen, which is 2 minus, because remember it gains 2 electrons, so oxygen becomes an oxide ion, which is O2 minus. Let's put this on a weighing scale. Right now this is very unbalanced because I only have 1 positive charge and 2 negative charges, so I'm going to have to add another positive charge to cancel out the 2 negative charges, and now I have neutral species overall. So let's see if we can figure out the formula of sodium oxide. How many sodiums do you see? I have 1 and 2. Remember, we do not include charges when we're writing the final formula of a compound. So Na2, I need to make sure I add the 2 at the bottom. And then oxygens, how many oxygens do I see? Only 1, so sodium oxide. This is a final formula, and I will show you at the top as well how we convert these into ions. So I'm just going to get the outer shell, remove the outer shell from our sodium, and remember I need to add my brackets and the charges. These are my 2 sodium ions, and then our oxygen ion gained 2 electrons from the sodium, and now it has a 2 minus charge. So these are strong electrostatic force of attraction between your positive ions and your negative ions.